Hello, Ronnie Figueroa here, my little home office in New Paltz, New York. That's where we're living right now. I haven't done one of these in a while, and I don't have much time. It's been so crazy busy. I think I'm creating too much busyness these days in my life. But anyway, I'm still feeling really blessed. And my goodness, I mean, at 71, I'm 71 now. Yay, a couple of days ago. All of these different things are going on, on our planet. What a time to be alive and living in this time, especially if you can get like a balance of yourself in the midst of it all, and to be my age and to have gone through from the 50s, some of it I can remember, not too much, you forget after a while, but through the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s now. Um, it's been an amazing ride, really. I feel I need to do more while I'm here, and that's what I want to do. So, what I want to talk about very briefly, because I'm not going to take too much time, I have to go do some other things soon, but I just felt to do this right now. So, here's what I want to say. I think we need to all truly wake up now. And some people are going around, praying and meditating, and there's all these groups, and there's all these things that have been going on. And I guess I'm more specifically speaking to the population of people who are into spirituality or quantum ways of thinking and living. Realizing that there's the third dimension, fifth dimension, spirits, God, universe, whatever, because I believe that there's something really, really that attaches us to each other, because there is this thing. I wish we could live more that way, though, and we're not. And here's the problem. I ask myself, and I think we all need to be asking ourselves, why are we taking so much time? There's those that would say, well, you need to develop things over a period of years, and you become a guru-ish kind of person. And then, no, that's all bullshit. The thing that we really need to do is to change more immediately and have a trajectory. I don't care who you are. And that's the problem. We keep relying on the teachers, the gurus, the seminars, and whatever, not realizing that as soon as you get consciousness, you can learn to really tap into who you are. Do we need to glean on some of these things? Yeah, but we aren't doing that. You're not doing that. And some of you are brainwashing yourselves into thinking that, yeah, I'm really in the right place when you're not. And we need to have the serious nature of seeing how far away we are, no matter where you are. Because until this world truly starts to change, where there isn't so many unnecessary deaths, or hopefully no unnecessary deaths due to violence, diseases, all these kinds of things that are going on right now, people taking their own lives, people killing one another. No, I don't care how spiritual you think you are. We are falling too far behind, and we need to do something. What we're doing right now is not good enough. Now, do I want you to get to a state of morbidity? Nope. But reality, and it looks like this: when you can be at a degree of peace along with holding on to the degree of concern and sorrow, that's when you're really starting to get it. Some people do, especially those who are in war zones or who have suffered so much and are continuing to suffer, that they break through to see how serious it is to stay in a state of true compassion, caring, and we get so brainwashed, especially in westernized societies, no matter what you're going through right now. And forgive me if you're going through so much more than I am, because there are people who are dying of diseases right now. You still have you. And that's the most important thing. Above and beyond all of this, we need to, again, I am blessed. Even though there's so many things going on in my life, I am blessed. But still, I need to keep growing. We need to keep growing to where, in a short period of time, not in the next 5, 10, 20 years, then there's really significant healing changes. No, within a few, hopefully, I don't even give a time frame, but very soon, where this whole planet begins to shift in a dramatic way where they can't question it anymore, where the scientists can't say, well, show me the proof, where it'll be so obvious that no one will be able to deny it anymore. We need that. We have to have that, and we don't have it, and it's not being done. We're not there. And here's the best way, and I'm going to leave you with this. This is my thing, my theme song. And I hopefully you can get this and see. For me, I'm living this way in a relatively pretty good degree, I think. A lot of what I'm experiencing in my life right now, I've read about it, I've seen it, I've experienced it to certain degrees, and now I'm really starting to get it better, I think. I'm feeling this connection with everything, and to a degree, and you guys and us. And I'm also feeling and sensing the pain and suffering that's going on even as I speak. This is how we need to live in order to heal it within ourselves and within the world. And my thing is this, and it's very simple, which becomes the most complicated thing for us as human beings. It's about learning to experientially practice and live, and practicing maybe in the beginning a little bit, but there should be this experiential shift in a short period of time, because that's the most important part. To experientially be in this state of compassionate or loving awareness of one's presence, of oneself, and reaching that out to everyone else. It becomes so real in such a short period of time. And what's going to happen when you start doing these things? There's three more parts involved with it. Your mind, your subconscious / unconscious mind is going to fight you even more, and that's where you need to keep pushing through with the same simple process. Even at times it's just not going to see them, but what you'll see is the acts of synchronicity / miracles adding up more and more and more in a shorter period of time, where you kind of can say to yourself, wow, yeah, I'm getting it. Wow, yeah, it's working. Not the whole year you're working at it, or with a therapist, and then you're making these little stride, or this thing, or this teacher, or this guru, but in a much shorter period of time, and then you see it happening more and more, accelerating more and more and more in a very short period of time, through the experiential nature of being always coming. And even as I'm ranting on, I can come right back here within it all, feeling the different things that I'm going through, which is quite a bit right now, with deaths, with suffering, and family members, and financial stuff, and all these things that are going on. I'm still here, and I'm seeing me here with you, aware of that, coming back to that, and us. And along with this, the other practice, or when you get to the experiential nature, practicing it and just living in it, of being really vulnerable in any given moment. Now, and you learn not to process, okay, what am I going to say next? Because that's what we do with these little microseconds of things. And that's the vulnerability with risk-taking. So we got the awareness, loving awareness, a compassionate, loving awareness of yourself, with this kind of vulnerability of not really knowing if it's going to come out right, or if they're going to take it right, or if it's going to be right. But you know, you're believing, you're trying, even if you're not doing it too well, you're making this kind of an effort. With risk, then you take the risk of presenting this to yourself, for those who are so hidden in thinking they got it already, because it's really that trapped inside of you that you think you got it, to trusting. So it's the compassionate, loving. And I'm saying in the words because it's a little bit concrete. As I'm just living it, but I want to be able to explain it to the simplistic idea of being aware. It could be in cognition, but mostly the experiential nature over time, of you lovingly cognition. And then what flows from it is the idea of just, okay, let me present this. I don't know what it is or what I'm doing per se. I'm figuring it all out. But I'm presenting this part of me, the vulnerable part of me. And now I'm going to take a risk in exposing it. And then I'm going to trust and leave it there that what I'm saying or doing will produce something. Now, is there cognition that's involved with it? Is there wisdom involved with it? Yes. But those things are secondary. The cognitive, I gotta make sure I get everything right in order before I say these kind of things, blah, blah, blah. No. To us, that is what we live by. All of us. And if you don't think you're doing it too much still, no matter who you are, you're fooling yourself, you're lying to yourself, and you're lying to other people. So here we are. So that's secondary. Primarily is to do this. And if you can trust this enough, the other stuff just works together with it. So no longer a left side or whatever they call it, the brain, but it's like, okay, I'm just going to really focus on this. This shit's already here. And then that's where you're going to even that much more so of needing to be vulnerable, taking the risk, and just trusting, even especially with doubt, because that's the best kind of trust or faith that there is. Okay, let's see where this one goes. Bless us all, bless you all. I'm still practicing helping people. We're going through quite a bit. Let's see what we can do together, because it's not just one person. Bye.